Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So it's been quite a while since the last video. I was on holiday in Korea and I also had 4 teeth taken out in order to start this, which if you don't recognize, this is the symbol of Invisalign. So I don't have my retainers in at the moment, otherwise there's no way I could talk properly for this video. But anyway, I'm back, and today we have in front of us another one of these videos, which is real and which is fake. Can you tell? So let's give it a go. Okay guys, so could you guess which one is real and which one is fake? Personally, I thought these bags came really close, but there was one glaring error in the fake that I can't overlook. But other than that, it's actually an amazing fake. So with no further ado, let me announce the fake. The fake is this one. So how many of you got it correct? So when it comes to these two bags, I will have to say that actually the fake has softer lambskin than the real one. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Basically, I think the fake one, lambskin, actually feels more delicate than the real one. However, I think this is also a batch thing, meaning that even within the real Chanel, some batches have more sturdy leather or more sturdy calfskin, and other batches are more delicate. So the calfskin in this one feels very much like my real Chanel bag, but the wallet on chain, the calfskin wallet on chain, it has the exact same texture. It's very, very soft, very, very sleek, and very, very shiny. So I would say that leather wise, the fake is actually doing pretty well. It's just slightly different from this one. This one has a bit sturdier calfskin than my other Chanel wallet on chain bag. So yeah, okay, but the one thing I can't get over in this fake is the flap here. So I'm going to turn the bag sideways and hopefully you can see. The side profile of the fake, I feel, is often the biggest giveaway. So if you look at the real one, they have enough material on the flap so that it doesn't look so strained, whereas for the fake one, it kind of looks a bit tight over here. There's not enough flap, so to speak. The hump is lower, but that is still a very minor point. The most major point about this is this Chanel flap over here, this part. So in the fake one, it's a lot more flimsy than in the real one. So you can already see it kind of bends forward. If you look at it from the side, I hope you can see it kind of bends forward, and when I fasten the belt, the bag, it's kind of bending in, if you can see. I hope this is clear. It kind of bends in, and I think this is the biggest giveaway of this bag. For the real one, okay, there is also a slight bend in, but for some reason it just doesn't feel so obvious. The flap is a lot sturdier, it's a lot tougher. Yeah, for this one, it's just, look at it, I can bend it. So that's not so good, because over time you'll probably become a lot more concave over there than the real one. The real one, okay, I can also bend it, but it's hard to explain to you guys. The flap for the real one is a lot firmer. When I push it like that, it only goes to this degree. For the fake one, when I push it, depending on where I push it, it kind of goes beyond the straight line profile, which is not so good. So for me, that's the biggest giveaway. Also because the leather is softer, it kind of crinkles a bit more over here, but that doesn't show that it's a fake. It just looks a bit older maybe. Bearing in mind that I got this bag like maybe 2 years ago, and this is a month old. When you look at the side wrinkles, I mean, this one has way more than this one, so that is not so great. Okay, so then next we go to the gold hardware. If you look at it, the fake one is just a slightly more yellow gold than the real one, which has a slightly more towards rose gold kind of gold. So this bag is definitely not the rose gold hardware one. This is just the normal gold hardware, but the gold is slightly more orange. This one is slightly more yellow, but it's very, very minor. Unless they were side by side, you wouldn't actually notice a difference. So I don't think that's a major point. The chains for this one are a little bit stiff, but still very, very good. I would say just add a little bit of the leather conditioner, and this one would definitely be as smooth as the real one. In fact, I've had real Chanel bags where they are definitely a lot more stiff than this one, so I don't think that's a major flaw. All in all, I think this is a pretty good fake, other than this flap, which I just can't get over. If you're okay with that, then you should go with it. The leather, or rather the calfskin, really feels pretty amazing. Interior is great. No crinkling at the CC logo over here, which is fantastic. And yeah, measurements feel great. The chain is very similar in weight with the real one. I'm going to just, yeah. So lengthwise of the chain, you can probably see there is some difference. The chain for the fake one is definitely a bit longer if you look over here. So the chain for the fake one is also a little bit longer than the real one. I don't think it's a big deal. No one's going to measure your chain, so that's fine. Anyway, the details for these for this bag is in the description below. If you have anything you would like to ask, leave it in the comments, and otherwise please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much.
You can wear it single strap, and it does go crossbody. It's a little bit long for me. If you ever did want to change the strap length, you could reach out to leather surgeons, and actually they are able to do that as well. So if you wanted to make your jumbo the perfect crossbody and your short, they could shorten the chain, and I believe they can extend the chains too. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your love and support on my Instagram, on my website, on my YouTube. You guys mean so much to me. And without you, Opulent Habits wouldn't be running. So I just want to thank you all so much for all of your support. All of your continued views and likes on all of my social media. And again, if you're ever looking for a handbag, feel free to reach out to us at opulenthabits@gmail.com, or you can check out our website, opulenthabits.com, and you can submit a quote on there if you have a handbag that you'd like to consign, or you can email us with photos. We do provide the highest rates around, 80% to you if you decide to take the funds, and 90% to you of the sale if you decide to purchase something else with me. And I do that because I really love my customers, and I want to make sure that you're happy. And I know that these are expensive purchases, and when you're spending so much money, once you decide to sell them, you don't want to lose too much money. So I completely understand that, and I value you guys, and I appreciate you. So please, if you ever need help with anything, feel free to email me. Me and Olivia are always checking the emails, and we are always here to help. You saw Olivia do a previous video of the unboxing of the crumpled calf so black, and isn't she just beautiful?
As you can see, it's a piece of leather, and stamped into it is the date code. On this particular bag, it also has that, but this is a fake piece of leather, and the date code is stamped in with some sort of red. That's not the case with a real authentic bag. Another thing is that in a Louis Vuitton bag, typically there will be this little flap here, made in the USA. This one specifically is made in the US. Occasionally it'll say France, other countries of imported material. And this bag does not even have that on it. If you just take a look at the stitching too, you'll see that there's a lot of things that make the stitching imperfect. And if you take a look at the stitching, it's a dark, deep red. You could almost take a toothpick and kind of pick it out here. Whereas this is so very finely stitched into the bag. Other than that, I mean, this bag is, like I said, astonishingly an amazing replica bag. But if you really take a look at it, the best way to do it is to authenticate it using sites such as the Purse Forum. The ladies on there will be happy to help you. In addition to that, asking a friend of yours that has an authentic bag would be great if you're deciding to purchase secondhand online. So I hope this saves you ladies a lot of trouble, and we're absolutely returning this one back to the original seller, so that one will not be for sale. However, you can buy authentic Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and other designer purses at flipyourflap.com. Thanks for watching.